Alright. How many people think that pit bulls are not search and rescue dogs or drug dogs or anything like that? Well, here you go. Rescue dog becomes rescuer. Eric Peterson of Brookings is a rescuer times two. First, he rescued Eve, a 2-year-old American Pit Bull Terrier. Now, with demanding training regimen behind them, he's ready to undertake some search and rescue missions with a lot of help from his pod pal and partner. Eve is now qualified in tracking and trailing. She and Peterson are part of the Brookings County Sheriff's Department Canine Search and Rescue Program. A scenario for her and Peterson might be a situation where a nursing home resident suffering from dementia wanders off, or a child wanders away from home and becomes lost. A tracking dog follows a subject's footsteps, being oriented to a mixture of human scent and ground disturbance where the subject walked. A trailing dog is oriented to the cells that people are always shedding, which would happen as the subject walked along the ground. Eve can find a subject using either or both methods. Other search dogs work with orientation driven by an airborne human scent. And finally, some search dogs are trained to find human remains. Should the call for the service of Eve and Peterson come, they're ready to respond, rescuing dogs like Eve. Peterson manages Power Shop Gym in downtown Brookings, defends dogs like Eve, whom he got via Pit Rescue of the Great Plains, based in Sioux Falls, for which he serves as a board secretary and webmaster. He likes to clarify the definition of a pit bull. He calls it a slang term. It's a more generic term that covers a wide variety of canine types with similar physical characteristics. And then it goes on and explains the difference between a pit and an Amstaff. Unfortunately, up until a few years ago, the Sioux Falls Humane Society would not adopt out American Pit Bulls. There's too much of a stigma and negative media publicity from people who either didn't socialize their dogs or kept them from the wrong reasons or treated them wrongly. So here you go. Didn't socialize, or wrong reasons, or treated them wrong. There's a lot of shelters that will just put them down. No questions asked, no matter what. It could be the greatest dog in the world, but they just put them down if they suspect that they're an American Pit Bull Terrier. For Peterson, it's his breed of choice, but Eve won't be providing any additions to his breed of choice. She's been spayed. And then he just goes on and explains the definition of a pit bull and how he rescued her from a shelter. So, way to go, Eric. Cool, proud of you. I'm proud of Eve too.